Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fallen Fig Tree. It's officially Coachella season and I have never felt so much FOMO in my life. I don't usually feel FOMO and this year I feel major FOMO. I was hoping to go to Coachella this year. I don't know how or where or with who. I don't even have an American passport, but I was just hoping to go. Did I end up going? No. I don't know. Maybe I could go to weekend too. Who knows? I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. It's gonna happen. I was watching, I have been excited for this specific Coachella because so many artists I like are performing and I'm so eager to see them live because I don't usually go to concerts. So I just want to go to Coachella to see all these people live, right? I wanted to go see Justin Bieber. I wanted to go see Sabrina Carpenter and more. You know, like I just want to experience it in a way that is special and fun. And so this is the first ever time where I felt major FOMO and I don't usually feel it at all. Like I'm usually so okay about it. I just watch it on YouTube, like it's fine. But it's just felt really weird to see other people go. Like I'm just like, why am I not there? Like why am I not there? Why has no one invited me to go? You know? And honestly, I love the Coachella content. It's such a fun way to feel like I'm there, but I'm not at the same time. But it's so fun to see what everyone's wearing. Honestly, if I was going personally, I wouldn't dress in any specific way. I just think I would wear some basic clothes because I don't really care for, like, I don't really dress up for anything, so I don't think I would dress up. But I don't know how I would act, but I don't even like large crowds. I don't like people smelling bad. Like I don't like being around that. And so the fact that I want to go to Coachella is kind of crazy. California, Palm Springs, sign me up. Like I want to go. And I've been seeing Kylie Jenner post and I've been seeing all the influencers post, which is so much fun. But I'm like, I should be there. And the thing is, realistically, I could go, but like it's a bit more difficult for me to go because I live 12 hours away by plane. I need a visa. I need to get like this acceptance paper and I need to pay and find an Airbnb, and I don't know how that stuff works there. So it's more complicated than it is for others, but that will be so much fun. Like, I want to go so badly. Like, I need to be there. Seeing Sabrina Carpenter perform on YouTube was kind of insane. I feel so proud, yet feel so sad that I'm not there. Like, it's kind of crazy that I'm, like, upset that I'm not there, but it's not at the same time. And also, I really want to see Justin Bieber. But there's so many artists I want to see, and just not being there makes me so sad. But I wouldn't go weekend one. I don't think I would because of I think I'd want to go to the one with the least amount of people because I don't like being around large crowds. So maybe weekend two. I've woken up every single day to watch the live streams because I'm not gonna stay awake and watch them if I'm being completely honest. Like I am ahead of the timings by 12 hours maybe, so I'm not doing that to myself, you know. But watching Justin Bieber actually made me smile. I wasn't always a Justin Bieber fan, if I'm being completely honest. I used to get really pissed off because our birthdays were so close and I really didn't understand the hype when I was younger, but I understand the hype now. I have just watched all the Coachella lineups, everything, right? And I'm so amazed. I was so amazed by Addison Rae. Like, wow, who knew she was this good of a performer? I was amazed by Pink Panthers. You know, the thing is, I did see other artists, I just don't remember them right now. Like, I saw Somber. I like his music. Yeah. Whenever I think of Coachella, I think of just the moment and the time to love life. You know, like, I think of having fun. I think of just vibing out to music. And the thing is, I'm not really a concert or festival type of person, you know. I don't go to that type of thing a lot because I get really overwhelmed and really overstimulated with the amount of people there usually are at these type of things. But I think the one festival I want to actually go to, even though I know I might hate myself for going, is Coachella. I just love that I am able to have fun with Coachella, like the idea of Coachella, even though I'm not there, but every single year I watch it on YouTube. And I think that's good enough because America's so far for me, so I don't think I can go anytime. So watching it on YouTube has been such a fun time. Like, I watched it in 2024 onwards. Like, I didn't really watch it before because I didn't really know you could watch it on YouTube. But in 2024, I watched it because of Miss Sabrina Carpenter, and I was so proud of her. And I stayed awake. That's the thing. I stayed awake and I watched her on the TV, and I was like, wow, the girl's really taking over the world, you know? She has a ticket to the top of the sky, or whatever the song says. But I would have loved to go, and maybe there is still a possibility for me to go. I want to see Justin Bieber sit on his laptop, play YouTube videos. Like, I think that's such a Justin Bieber thing, you know. He was the most himself. He wanted to show himself, and I feel like this was the best way he could have done it. And then you have Sabrina, who's a theater kid, actually making a whole film or a theater production of her show. I didn't see Carol G's, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really know anything about Carol G because I don't really listen to her music, but I'm just like so immensely annoyed that I'm not there. This is the first time where I actually feel FOMO. I don't usually get FOMO. Like, you don't get it. I'm not the type of person to get FOMO, and I'm not the type of person to feel like I have to go somewhere. And this was the first time where I actually felt major FOMO, and I really want to go, but I don't know why. Like, I just don't know why. I feel like this year it's more fun, more interesting. I'm older. I'm probably going to love it if I do go. And I think some of the things we see on social media with people posting and stuff are a bit out of touch with everything, obviously, because like it is, you know. But I think it's also such a fun time for just a day-to-day person. I really don't know much about Coachella or how much it is. I honestly don't know. I've never really looked into it, but I would go. Yeah, I will go. I am manifesting it right now. I will go to Coachella. I will go and I will have a fun time because I deserve to go. That's what I'm saying to myself, and that's what you should be saying to yourself too. Because this FOMO needs to go away. And I don't like having FOMO. I never have FOMO, so this needs to go away. You know what is also so much fun about Coachella is every single year I watch the same influencers post out content that I want to see, like Alicia Marie, Remy Ashton, Emma Chamberlain, the Haas sisters, what else? Jason the Ween. I am missing someone. Your mom Ashley. There's a bunch of people I'm still missing. I watch all the content as it comes out, and I watch all the TikTok and Instagram reels, and because I am on TikTok now, you should go follow me. I will talk about why I'm back on social media, but it's not been going good. I watch Alex Earl when she comes up on my For You page. But it's just been a fun time. Like, I just really love it, and I love seeing all the content and how people are reacting. And I think I feel this massive amount of FOMO because there's so many artists that I want to see that are there. First of all, we have Alex G. I love Alex G. Then we have Royal Otis, The Strokes, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Addison Rae, Giveon, Leve, Pink Panthers. I know Don Toliver is performing. Like, that's such a cool amount of people to go and see live, and I think for a person that doesn't go to concerts at all, this is like the perfect time to go see everyone live. Like, just go around, walk around, take videos and photos. And I'm okay with the desert. Like, I don't mind the sun because I live in the desert, so it's like a win-win situation for me. I go watch the shows, go back home, and that's it. Just go for the weekend. I don't really care, but I feel like if I do end up going to America, I'm probably gonna stay there for like a month, a minimum, because I love California so much. That's my type of want when I think about America. I don't really think about all the other states, but mostly California, because I feel like I love the way it looks, and I love the palm trees and the water and all the different places you can go to. It's such a fun time, and so I think I would have fun there, and I think I genuinely would love to go. And like, I've always imagined myself to live in California and in America. I don't know if that's still the case, but it's just a fun time, you know. Like, I feel like I'd like it there, but I'm not really sure if I would now. But I've been wasting my time every single morning to watch these concert films and to watch these influencers post, just because I love the content. You know what else I've been watching? Euphoria season 3 just came out. I'm like really interested, and I'm really excited for the rest of the season. I just wish it came out faster, but I also know that I love the weekly thing, because when it comes out weekly, I have a more fun time and a break between each episode. Because whenever I do watch a show that's already all out and there's multiple seasons of it, around season 3 I get really exhausted and really bored of the show that I can't finish it, and that's a problem because I do love the show. It's just I don't want to watch it anymore. And this year I've been watching so many new shows. It's been kind of out of my comfort zone because I usually watch shows I've watched already and rewatch them, like Gossip Girl, Modern Family, Gilmore Girls. What else do I Abbott Elementary? Like, I rewatch all those shows every single month and then just not watch a new show. So when shows come out every week, it's so much fun. Like, Love Island's coming out soon. It's coming out at the end of the week. I think it's coming out when this episode comes out. Yes, it is. It's coming out on Wednesday, the day this episode drops. I will be signing up. I will be watching Love Island, because as much as I hate the online discourse about Love Island, I love it at the same time. Season 7 was the first ever Love Island I've ever watched, and I got so obsessed really quickly. You know that sound of Rue in Euphoria where she says she wasted her time watching 32 hours of Love Island? Yeah, that was me. I was trying to catch up, and I caught up. I caught up to the newest episodes, and it was so much fun, and I loved it so much, and I can't wait to do the same. But at the same time, I really don't have that much time because I have exams and stuff. But let me tell you, summer break is here. We are going to the gym every single day. We are eating healthy. We are doing all of that. And Love Island's coming out, and I get to feel my best self and sit at the beach. But in the next segment, I'm about to talk about comparison. So I've not been comparing myself to others. I've just been comparing. No, I have. Yeah, I have. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have been comparing myself to others, mostly influencers, because of this whole Coachella thing. I'm not really comparing. Like, I don't want to be them. I just want to be able to go. You know, like, I just want to be able to go. And the thing is, I probably could have gone if I had planned it a year in advance or something, because I have to apply for so many things and I have to get it all ready. But I never thought of doing it, so it's kind of my fault. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I would go. No, I would go. Would I go? I don't know. Maybe I'll go next year. But getting major FOMO is kind of weird, especially when you're comparing yourself to others, or like comparing your life to others. Right now I'm on spring break and it's been going really interestingly. To say the least. I thought I would travel. We ended up canceling it. We're not traveling. So it was kind of like, okay, what am I going to do all week? And you know what's funny about that is I gave myself the weekend off, right? And I said after the weekend, I'm going to go back and start working on my assignment. So I have the whole week to do whatever I want. I did not touch one single assignment. One single reading that I need to do. And I'm kind of behind because I only have 3 days left. And I need to read a 400-page book. And I need to finish a project. It's because I only have a month left of college. And then I'm going to summer. Yay. I'm so excited for summer. Like, you have no idea how excited I am for summer. I can't wait to be on the beach. Wait to just relax and not think about deadlines, assignments. It's just going to be a fun time. I'm going to be summering. And with spring break, I usually go somewhere. Like last year, I went somewhere. The year before I didn't have spring break, I did have spring break, but I don't know what I did. I don't remember. But with Coachella season specifically, I didn't think that Coachella would line up with spring break. So I'm just like, okay, why has no one texted me to go? Why? I sound so funny, but when comparing yourself to others, I think it is very important to take a step back, because it's normal, especially when you're in such a mental state that makes you compare yourself to others, or makes you or has allowed you to feel so bad about yourself that you start to compare yourself to people you don't even know online, you know. And I think it is normal, but it's not healthy that you're comparing yourself to others, because you don't know what that person goes through. You don't know what struggles they have. You don't know what type of thing how they feel about themselves. You don't know any of that. So it's not a good thing. But I just have been not particularly doing that. I've just been realizing that I feel some sort of weird way internally recently. I don't know what it is. It's not because of people. It's just like this weird dull feeling where I just think about my life and I'm like, ugh, like, boo, like, I need to do some more, I have some more, I need to do more, I need to be on top of things, I need to go to an event, I need to blah, 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 even though, like, I'm not behind on anything. I've been feeling like I'm so behind, and like I'm missing something in my life. Like, there's something extra missing. Like, I'm so close to everything happening, but at the same time there's something that needs to happen first, and I don't know what it is. Like, that's how I've been feeling, and it's interesting to say the least. But I think it's just also a waste of time. Also, you know why I've been feeling like this recently? It's because I've re-downloaded social media on my phone. I've re-downloaded TikTok, and it's been fine. Like, it's not really been fine. It's been an interesting experience. It's been fun sometimes, but it's not at the same time. Like, I should have deleted it today, but I didn't, because I just want to see the Coachella content. Like, I really just want to see the Coachella people and like the Coachella concerts and all of that. Even though I have Instagram on my phone, I've just been wasting a lot of time, but I've been enjoying it at the same time, you know? Like, I'm allowing myself to waste time, but I know when I need to delete it, it's gonna have to go. Even though I'm posting, but it's just gonna have to go. It's game time. Like, we need to lock in, you know? And I don't want to lock in. I hate locking in. I don't want to study. Like, thinking of studying actually makes me want to cry. Even though, like, I'm really grateful to study, but I'm just like, I don't want to. I just need the summer. Like, I don't know what it is. With spring, it feels like almost summer. So I'm just like, oh, why do we even need to study? Like, it's summer. Like, let's go out, let's have fun, you know, like, let's just do all of that. And then reality hits you, and it's just like, I have finals, I have projects, and I'm like behind, and I'm not letting myself catch up because I don't want to, and I procrastinate, and I wait until like there's a queue for me to actually start working. And it's just a whole thing. Like, realistically, if I were to go to Coachella this weekend, I would probably be behind. And the thing is, you know, I'm not doing anything right now. Like, I should be working on the things I'm going to have to hand in when I go into classes on Wednesday. I just think that I'm wasting my time here. So why not just waste it there? You know, like, why just not have a good time? You know, why not? And it's funny because why am I wasting my time in the first place? Like, I should be doing more. I should have fun. And I did do a lot this week. Not really. I did only one thing, and then I just like tired. I'm like even tired with editing. I'm like tired with everything. And it's just because I'm resting. I'm like resting, having a fun time, just sitting in bed, doing nothing. And then I'm like, let's go out. And then I'm like doing nothing. It's just weird and I find it really interesting. But if I'm being honest, I don't know where it's coming from. No, actually, I do know what it's coming from. Because before spring break, I did need a break. Even though spring break has been long, but I just need, I don't know, I just want to go, I want to travel. I don't think I ever feel like I'm on vacation until I actually go somewhere. Like I actually travel. I don't know why. If I'm at home all the time, like I feel like I'm not doing anything, that's fine. I feel like I'm working from home, you know, which is a fun time. But when I do end up traveling or vacationing somewhere, I feel like I'm on vacation. I feel like, oh, that's a good trip there. You know, like I finally went to the beach. Even though I probably could go to the beach, it's not that far away, but I'm still gonna drive. You know what I mean? Like I had the opportunity to go to the beach, right? I decided I'm not going to because the vibe of just traveling left. Like after hearing it was cancelled, but then I could still go. I was just like, oh, never mind. Like I'm just gonna stay home. I'm just gonna stay home and have a fun time. And then now I'm like, I should have gone to the beach. I should have gone. But at the same time, what am I doing? And so seeing all these people going to Coachella has made me feel like I need to actually lock in. Like I need to lock in. Like I'm not jealous that they're at Coachella. Like, I'm fine. I don't really care about them. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm like, I should have been there. That's why I'm upset about it, because I should have been there. And the fact that I'm not there is just crazy. And I'm being dead serious because I did think I would be there last year. Like, last year, I remember when I found out who was headlining for Coachella, I was like, I'm going to go to Coachella this year. And I had, like, everything written down. Like, strategy, everything. Like, I just planned everything out. And then that plan just, like, changed. Okay, I'm so sorry. The birds are just like birding. And so I just have decided to lock in, but I'm not doing anything. Like mentally and mindset wise, I'm like, okay, this is the year. This is the year of the horse. This is the year of actually doing things and getting out of your comfort zone, right? Because I have gone out of my comfort zone this year a lot, and I've done so much, and I've gone through so much from the past year to entering this year, and I've finally, like, I'm at a place where I'm able to do more for myself. I'm able to push more. I'm able to fight for what I want and become who I want, you know? And with Coachella season, it's just an interesting time to realize that it's okay if I'm not there right now. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like, I can watch it on YouTube. Like, I know experiencing it live is different than actually watching it on a screen, but it's okay. Like, it's gonna be fine. Even though I'm pissed I'm not there, it's still going to be fine, because like I'm living a good life. Like, I'm okay. There are worse things happening in the world and I'm not at those places, so I should be grateful that I'm okay and I'm watching it here. And it's just like a event that most people don't get to experience, but I just thought it would be fun if I was there, because some of my favorite artists are performing. But that doesn't mean it's bad to go there. I don't think it is bad. I just think I had a lot of expectations to do with Coachella this year, where I would be there, but I'm not there. And so the FOMO is there, but it's not, because I keep seeing people on TikTok, and I keep seeing people on TikTok just posting and stuff. I'm like, oh, I should be there. I want to be there. I want to be there. Like, I want to be there. Like, I haven't gone to a concert in so long. I need to go to a concert. Like, I need to go to multiple concerts and fill that void I have. And so it's just kind of like, I wish I was there. But let's be realistic. If I were to go, like, if I got invited, I would go. Honestly, if I got invited right now to go next weekend, I am dropping everything and going. I don't care if I'm missing out on class. I'm just gonna go. Right, I'm going the second I get the email. Like, when someone sends me an email like, let's go, we got you a ticket and an accommodation, I'm like, okay, let's go. Let me pack a bag, right? And we got you a visa, because that's the most important part. Like, they say they got me a visa really quickly, I'm like, I'm going right away. But if I were to do the whole thing by myself, first of all, I'd get lazy midway. I'd be like, I don't have the time, I don't want to, and I don't feel like doing it, you know? And so, I don't know what I would do, honestly. But other than Coachella, I've actually been thinking a lot about my future. I don't know why. I think it's just that time of the year where I think about my future and think about where I'm going with my life. And I think about what I want to start, if I want to start a company, or if I want to work somewhere, you know. It's that time of the year where I start to think about that. And it's just really interesting to see how my brain has developed to start thinking about this stuff. Even, have I started anything? No, but it's just the thought that counts, because this time I'm like more serious. I'm like, okay, it's game time. We have to start getting our dreams in order. We have to start actually achieving those figs. You know what I mean? Like, how the fig tree, you have so many things you want to do. Fig tree analogy. I actually need to start doing those things, because I'm 20, I'm young, I have time. I think I have time. I don't know when I'm gonna die, but like, I think I have time. And you never know when you're gonna die, so like, I can't say I have time when I don't actually know if I have time. But I have time. And I just have a lot of things I want to do, right? And so writing it down, putting in so much effort, and then like putting it on the side, because I actually don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. That's how my brain works. Like, I'm like, okay, got a new idea, write it down, put it outside, blah blah blah. Like, so it's like what I'm doing right now. I finish editing a video, I'm like, okay, time to post. Never end up posting it until like I feel like posting it. I don't know what's going on. Like, recently it's been really weird, and it's been really hard to edit. Yeah, but I've been trying to feed myself delusions, and if I'm being completely honest, I am already a delusional person. I'm realistic, but I'm also delusional. Like, I'm delusional with how I think, but I know what the reality is. I'm able to balance it out sometimes. But if I'm being completely honest, everything I've ever thought of, I've become. Like, you know how people say manifestation actually works? It actually does work, which is kind of weird. But I manifest through God. When it comes to internal manifestation, where you're thinking of something and you want to become a person, or you want to be that type of way, or you want to achieve this or get this or blah blah blah, I have genuinely over time achieved it, you know. And it's kind of weird to see that happening because I never believed in that kind of thing, but it is true. Like, my personality has grown so much because of traits I liked from other people, and I like would take it and just like make it my own, and then I'd become my own person, and then I have my own taste, because taste is something that you build over time. So now I have my own taste, and I'm becoming this more intellectual person, I'd say. And every single day I try to be better. Sometimes, not all the time, but I try to do things that will allow my brain to work. Whether it's creative, mostly it's only creativity. I don't really have a businessy side. Other than the time where I was thinking about starting a business, and I'm like, okay, I know why something is like how with the cost. Like, I finally understood all the things that I took an intro to business, but that's not how my brain works most of the time. And so I pick up a book and start drawing, and I find myself drawing some weird characters, and then I think about it, and then I understand why I drew these characters and how I was feeling while I was drawing these characters, and I'm like, oh, this is such a weird thing to draw. Like, why would someone draw this? And I'm just trying to, I guess, give myself a message, or understand something about myself and clarify a type of feeling I've been feeling. Also, crying, having a mental breakdown is probably the best form of therapy ever, because sometimes you just need to let it all out, you know. And I tried to not let it out, but I finally started sobbing in the car. I was talking to God, and I was just started to just let everything out, and it actually made me feel much better right afterwards, because I don't do it often, but when I do, I feel better and I feel good, because I cried. Yeah, honestly, crying has always helped me. I think it's a way to let everything out, and sometimes you do need to have a good cry, you know. You sometimes need to feel like it's okay, you know. And I think the only reason people ever compare themselves to others is because of how they feel internally. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with the person. It's just because of social media now, when you see all these people doing great things in their lives, and all these people achieving all this stuff, and you're just sitting there like, oh, when me. It's just because you feel bad about yourself. And that's why I hate when I go on social media when I'm really upset, because although sometimes I feel happy and I feel like I'm having a good time, I sometimes get this evil conniving thought from the devil, you know. Like, the devil himself is whispering in my ear, telling me what to think, and I'm just like, get away from me, like, I actually hate you so much, please leave. And then I just get more upset, you know. And so I've just been not allowing myself to go on social media whenever I feel like I'm behind, especially whenever I feel like I'm behind. I feel like, like, people in my life I don't really care about comparing my life to them, because different situations, each one of us grew up differently. Like, I know most of them, and I know how they are, and blah, 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 so I don't really care. Some people just piss you off for no reason, right? And I don't leave hate comments. I never do. So whenever I see someone that keeps popping up on my For You page, and I genuinely don't like their personality, I don't like how they talk, I don't like anything about them, I get enraged when I see them. I just go onto their profile and press block. I can't deal with seeing them every single day. It's not because of anything. It's just they piss me off, you know? Like, I don't want to see someone pissing me off on my feed. And I remember once there was this like one influencer that was posting a lot, and I just, every time that person would talk or their content just made me feel weird. Like, it's just like not a good feeling. It's just like, ugh, this is disgusting. Like, I could never, this person just pisses me off, you know? So I just went to their profile and pressed block. Like, I could not do it anymore. I could not. And that's why I don't really get people who leave hate comments, because leaving a hate comment is a choice. To be, if we're being accurate, for being real, it is a choice, because you could have just scrolled, or you could have just went to their profile and pressed block. Finding that someone felt the need to comment is just another way of them comparing or feeling hatred. Whenever you feel this like, oh, they shouldn't have it, why should they, or blah blah blah, that's a you problem. That's you feeling bad about yourself. And I never allow myself to feel that way. I never allow myself to think that at all, because it's not right. Everyone is entitled to everything they get. I should never ever look to someone else or their achievements or anything, because it's not healthy. It's your own journey. It's your own story. You should focus on your own path. And that's what I do. And whenever I do start to feel like, like this dull feeling, like I'm behind, or like I need to be doing more, I'm like 20 and I only have like 3 years and I need to be like this multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire, like I need to be there. I'm like, bro, calm down. Social media is not real. People are always going to, some people do achieve this type of thing, but it's not realistic for everyone. Like, everyone has their own timeline. Sabrina Carpenter took 10 years to achieve her dream. Like, that's crazy work. Chappell Roan did the same thing. Like, some people it actually takes longer than others. Olivia Rodrigo took one album and she's like a big pop star. Like, that's the thing. Every person is given what they're able to handle at the right time. And so I don't think you should ever try to compare yourself to others. And I know I did say I was comparing myself to others, but I'm not really, if I'm being completely honest. Now that I think of it and I'm talking about it, I'm not. I'm just feeling weird and I feel like I'm growing up. And you know what's even worse with this whole growing up thing? I'm starting to think about my decisions, and I'm starting to think about if I made the right decisions. And I think every decision I have made is probably the correct one. No, it is the correct one, because there's no such thing as luck. But it is the correct one. It's just, now that I think of it, I'm like, where am I going to be in the next month? Where am I going to be in the next week? Where am I going to be next year? Like, up from now, from April until June, after June, I don't know how my life's going to span out. Like, June is like, a decision's going to have to be made. I'm going to be completely honest if I'm talking about this. You don't know what I'm talking about, but you will when it's June, if I'm still doing the podcast, but you will. I have a very big decision to make when it's June, okay? And it all lies on one acceptance or rejection, you know. And if I get rejected, my whole life's gonna change. If I get accepted, it's gonna be fine. But if I get rejected, like, it's gonna change. And a small part of me hopes I get rejected, because I'm able to change a lot of things about my life, and I'm able to experience new things and like major things, and I'm able to actually do something that I've wanted to do for so long. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. And so it's kind of like this weird feeling, and I don't know what it is. Like, I just don't know how to feel, if I'm being completely honest. I just don't know. And I think it's really interesting to see myself wanting to blow my whole life up and go crazy and start over. But at the same time, I'm like, I love comfort, but I honestly get scared to do that. You know, I do feel scared for the next couple of months. I don't know why, but I feel right now, I'm terrified. I don't know how my life's gonna end up looking like, and that stuff always scares me, because I have big dreams. I have major big dreams, like I'm talking like crazy dreams, and I fully believe all of it's happening. No matter how much doubt sometimes I have or anything, I do believe it's gonna happen, but I just don't know how I'm gonna get there, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. And the thing that makes me really scared is the how long. Am I willing to give up a bunch of 5 years, like 20 years to achieve something? Like, am I willing to do that? I don't know if I am, you know. And it's just an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, and with Coachella season, seeing Sabrina Carpenter perform has made me realize that's something I've always wanted to do, perform. Okay, I don't know why. I've talked about this a bunch of times, and I don't know why I feel the need to talk about it. I don't mind acting, right? But I don't want to get into the industry of acting where I live. And I remember growing up, all I wanted to do was sing and like perform in front of people. So seeing Sabrina Carpenter do that, I'm like, wow, that's a fun job. It's probably a really stressful job and a really hard job to do, but it's also such a fun job. I wonder if Sabrina hates it or loves it. I know she loves it, but I don't know if she hates it. Maybe she hates it. Yeah, and with Coachella, like, it's just scary. Also, be careful of evil eye, because evil eye is real and people do give it. And I have had many instances where I have received it. I have personally, from what I'm aware of, never given anyone evil eye. I just sometimes look at certain people online, I'm like so happy for them. Like, I'm genuinely so happy for them. I don't know them. I know it's kind of not platonic, parasocial of me to think of them like this, and I know they don't know who I am, but I genuinely just look at them. I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of the person you've become. I don't know why that happens, or why I feel the need to feel like that. For example, whenever I see one of my friends do something I personally would never do, and they do it, I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of you. I love that for you, because it's so nice to support others. I love to support others, and I love to be inspired by others, and especially when it's people who are close to me. Like recently, when I've been sitting around people and I'm getting really inspired by how they think or how they process things, I'm like, wow, that's something I want to be able to do, and that's something I will do. Thank you. You know, I'm like, thank you, I'm taking that. I'm taking it. It's mine now. I now have that trait. Because if you really think about it, how our personality is not our own, but it is. But it's not your own. Who you are is an accumulation of everything you've consumed and everything you've received. Or it's a nature versus nature. You know, it's both. Yeah, I am struggling to read. I need to read this book, and I don't want to read it. Like, I was so excited to read it at the beginning of the semester, but then like I had to fast for a month, and then I was just like, oh my life. And then now I'm just like, I don't want to read anymore. And like I was so excited because I had no social media and stuff. But even when I don't have social media on my phone, I still will find another way to not read. And I love to read, or loved to read, because I used to read a lot. I don't know what happened. It's harder to read now, I think, because of TV and stuff. I love watching TV. I love watching YouTube. I love watching, hate to say it, TikTok. But I'm going to delete that app, I think. I'm not really sure. I think I just need to find a more sustainable way of consuming media, you know? I need to start planning out my week, because I'm starting to realize that structuring out your week is more important than actually just doing whatever you want, because I know plans change and everything, but I think structure is really important. And I think having a plan, even though it might not work, the plan might change, having one at least is important, because you should have a plan that is fit for a change. And that's what I intend on doing. I need to create a plan. I need to create a vision, and I need to go get me some coffee right now. I think I was supposed to go out with my friends today. I really don't want to go out. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't want to go out. I don't want to see anyone. Is that weird? I think there's something wrong with me. Today, you know, some days I'm like, yes, let's hang out. And then the next day I'm like, oh, this is why I don't like planning hangouts, because the day of the hangout, I'm like, I don't want to go out anymore. Like, that mood is gone and I don't want to see anyone. Like, I don't. I love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I'll see you next week for a new episode. And happy Coachella, happy Sabrina Chala, happy Coachella 2026. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.